Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Straight Edge, where I, an old gay trans man with healing teeth, invites you to join me as I discuss knives. Why? Because I love knives. I'm obsessed with knives, and if you're here, perhaps you are too. Hello, humans. Fellow humans, so delighted to see you. I have a couple of knives, yes, two, to talk about like we do here on the Straight Edge. Let's just get to the controversy straight up. That is the worst knife that I'm obsessed with and I keep purchasing. This is the worst knife that I have that I just can't seem to quit, and that is the MKM Maximo. It's a Bob Terzola joint. Check it out. Titanium and M390. Yeah, it's a very solid, very heavy, with MKM's go-to steel, M390. It is a brick. It is a ton of brick. It's a brick of a blade. In fact, let's just start there with the blade, shall we? Now this blade shape is quintessentially Bob Terzola, or Terzula, or however he says his name. I wish it would focus on it. I'll throw something up. He loves this kind of very straight, very tactical, nearly spear drop point situation, and this is no different. This bad boy is crazy, and it is put together rather interestingly in that it does have that kind of double detent feeling. I always want to call it a detente, you know? The double detente. It goes like two here, and then, so if I undo it, now it won't do it there. It's stuck there, and then I have to push to get it down, but it's getting better. Witness this comely frag pattern. Very attractive, that artistically ends towards the imaginary bolster of this knife. And see also that it has a back flipper tab. I almost said pad. It's a heavy day, so it wears a pad. See, now it's like on that double detent thing, which I don't care for. Flip it, and you will find that this knife feels very heavy. Very heavy. This blade doesn't so much snick out like a knife usually does. See if you can hear it. It sort of bludgeons out. It's very, yeah, thud. Thud. This is not a Civivi, nor even a Kansept. This is a very muscular knife. And that's a good word for it. It is very muscular. And that's the part of the problem with this thing. I have now had 3, 4 of these knives. I keep buying them and being frustrated by the action or something, and end up selling them. And then I miss it. I miss it. You ever have a knife like that? It's like that one person that you call at 2 a.m. for a hookup. You've been hooking up for like 7 years. It only happens like a couple times a year, and you're not sure if you would even like that person if you really got to know them, but it's so hot. Sure, you got a boyfriend and a girlfriend and a they, them, but this friend you can't let go. It's too good, you know what I mean? That's this knife. This is the 2 a.m. hookup knife that I just can't let go. That's the Maximo. It is deeply flawed. It is hard to open. My OG Maximo, which was in sort of a burgundy titanium, an interesting choice. I'd never seen that before. It was nearly impossible to open. It had no action. This action is rough. But it does get there. Even at the risk of like indenting my thumbnail. They all feel like they have a 5-pound blade. This one is pretty nice. This is the best possible outcome for a Maximo, I feel. It's a steady flipper. You can thumb switch to open it too, and you can, as I mentioned, not as great on your thumbnail, and you can also back flip it. Yeah, Maximo, I can't let you go. I love you, Maximo. You're too sexy. Your heaviness fills my hand and makes me feel like you've got it. You're in control, baby. The thick blade that's hardly good for anything is so fine. It's so sexy. It's too cool. The Maximo is too cool to let go. I always come back, don't I? The other knife I have been looking for quite a while with indecision because it's a Kansept, and I have previously discussed my lack of enthusiasm for that particular house for Kansept knives. Even though they're built fairly well, there's always something wrong with them visually that should have, or in the design, that should have been taken care of in the design or the fit and finish, in my humble opinion. This knife, however, the Fenrir, has always been swaying its lovely hips at me for several years now. Since it came out, really, I've been eyeballing this blade. I've never found one on the cheap that I really liked, so I found this on the secondary market, and Bob's your uncle. I got the Maximo that way too. Maximos, these are both knives that you should not pay more than 125 bucks for. Caviso often has the Maximo for sale, and the Fenrir you can find all over the place. This one is in a bronzed, satisfying hand swerve pattern. It's titanium, but it's, you know, bronzed. Terrific access to the thumb switch, thumb button. The action is great. The top flip is easy like Sunday morning, and the snick is clean. Greg Schaub of Sparrow Knives is the designer of the Fenrir. It has that spointy feel. Fenrir, in case you didn't know, it was the giant wolf of Norse mythology who was prophesized to kill Odin, who is the head god, at Ragnarok. He was going to kill him at Ragnarok, which is like the Nordic end times. Apparently, he's also supposed to, Fenrir is supposed to devour the sun. So, to which I say, no, Fenrir, sit boy, good boy, and give him a pig's ear to chew or something. I think you've had enough of me. I love you guys. I'll see you in the spring. How about that? How about them apples? Look at this knife. Look at its loveliness. Yeah.